is the Sports Timeout Podcast with Grayson Smith and the Footy Forum with Sam Speck and your host, Wes Underwood.
And welcome to the Sports Timeout Podcast, brought to you by Ghetto Tacos here in Web City. If you're in the mood for burritos at 10% off today, or you want to try their award-winning dishes, then head on in or call ahead and get some delicious food at a great price. And some phenomenal service. Go see Carletta and her crew, located at 536 Northeast Street, Web City, Missouri. Drive-thru is available. Go check out the new Gringo Taco. And everybody today in the teacher world, if you're watching this, head on over there, show them support, because they show us support all year round. Super excited to continue to have them as a podcast sponsor, and soon to be more. We'll get to that a little bit later, but while you're at it, also go check out Robert's Integrative Dentistry in Joplin. If you're looking to make this next school year a brighter season, and get into Robert's Integrative Dentistry today and get that brighter, straighter smile. Look fresh for this new school year, or at least get the cleaning so you don't get that gunk in your teeth for your, school pictures that happen within like a couple weeks, or when you're back at college and you're going to hang out with friends. But 417-622-0404. And last but not least, don't forget to check out TeeTime here in Web City. Be sure to reserve your spot to play some golf, whether you're searching for the perfect weekend activity or you just want to stay cool for the rest of this summer. Have fun this summer at TeeTime as pickleball and golf continue to stay open. They've got Connect 4 out there. They've got cornhole. They've got the TV that you can catch preseason games on. Super excited for that. And Wes Underwood, Clint, Jordan, not here this week, but we do have Sam coming in a little bit later, and Grayson joins us, and we're going to talk some NFL. And last week, a lot of stuff going on, but we're past that now, so everybody's doing better. And this week, we're going to go ahead and get started, and that's brought to you by Black Eagle Apparel. They do custom apparel and jerseys for any team, any sport at the best prices. They are the official merch provider for the Sports Timeout Podcast, and you can catch them out at blackeagleapparel.us. Be sure to subscribe to their email list and get 25% off, or, you could use this code over here. So we have to load it back in after that little mishap we had with technology, but yep, STOPC15. Get in there, get 15% off on us, and enjoy some merch. So, all right, a lot to dive into here. Lots going on. NFC North, this was a very active division as well. Really, I'll just go with my key stickouts here since we're crunched on time this week with double divisions and Cleveland Browns, Baltimore Ravens, Bengals, Pittsburgh Steelers. Draft-wise, offensive rebound for Cleveland, offensive tackle, 2 wide receivers. They picked up Fano, Concerson, I don't know how to say that, and then Denzel Boston, wide receiver.
Yeah.
Good pickups for them, I think. I think it will be solid. They, in my opinion, I feel like they got just right at an A.
Yeah, I would agree.
And, Utah, Spencer Fano, number 9 overall, looked good. Is it Casey Conception? I don't know how to say that. I'm going to have to watch that.
Concepcion. Yeah. He's from Texas A&M. Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, it looks like Capricorn without my glasses, so I apologize.
Concepcion, I think.
Yeah. So wide receiver there, he looks good too. So out of all those, like those are the 2 I like. Yeah.
Yeah, I really like KC.
All right. And then Baltimore Ravens, they pick up Penn State guard Vega Loane, number 14. Day 1, opening at the left guard, number 14. They pick up Missouri edge rusher Zion Young, who I know well, and that's a good
Yeah.
pickup for them. I mean, they needed
Yeah.
line depth and they needed some weapons on the or defense, so they went out and they did it.
Yeah, they did.
So
Yeah.
I give them a C though. I don't think it's going to make much difference this year.
Yeah, no, I think that's more of a just add some depth to the trenches for them, which is always a good thing to have. But no,
Yeah.
nothing stands out crazy.
No, defensive front and trench depth for Cincinnati. I'll give them a B. That's what they got rated. I'll give it to them for sure. They pick up Cassius Howell. They pick up Davis. They pick up Connor Law. I think those are good young guys that are going to create some defense for you.
For sure.
Cincinnati's just going to be banking on that offense and see what Joe Burrow can do.
Yeah.
So
We'll see. See if Jamar Chase can have a good year again.
and any hope for that tandem?
Um,
Yeah.
I think awesome. I don't know how crazy the group around him is, but I mean Joe Burrow is one of the best quarterbacks in the league, so there's no telling what he can do.
I think GOAT talk is down for him for sure. He's just had too many injuries to overcome. And then he even lost his love for football for a little bit, which, I mean, yeah, going through all that, I would too for
sure.
Is it worth it? So I don't know.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh, Bernard, Alar, Max on the offensive side. Identity realignment. I mean, you still bring back Aaron Rodgers for his last season. McCarthy's going to do what he's going to do. We'll see how this team ends. I think Pittsburgh ends up making the playoffs definitely as a wild card, unless just things happen on the offensive side of the ball where they just turn it over and over.
Yeah.
But I like Rodgers this year. It's his final year, and he said it. So we'll see what he does. I feel like he's got a little bit left in him, and he can get it done.
Yeah. I heard some good things about Drew Aller coming out of off season.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like I always hear good things about Drew Aller when he was over at Penn State.
He looks like he could do well for Aaron Rodgers' system, and I think that's a good quarterback for him to go learn under.
For sure. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's learn under probably a Hall of Famer, I would assume. Is
sure.
always a good thing to have coming into your rookie year.
Indeed. All right, next we move into the NFC, and we'll talk the North. Lots going on there too. Detroit Lions, I liked everything about them. Pretty solid draft for them. Not much to change upon since they don't want to change quarterbacks. So, I mean, really, Blake Miller out of Clemson, number 1 overall for them, 17th overall for the entire draft. Think he looks good. I think he'll be okay, and I think he'll protect. Durable tackle. He's going to fix that pass protection, in my opinion. Abney the second, the cornerback out of Arizona State, 5th-round pick. I think he was taken too late. I think he was an early 4th-round guy, and I think he's out to show. So we'll see what happens there. But I really like that pick. Any other opinions on theirs?
No, I didn't. I honestly didn't know much about the offensive tackle they took until I started doing a little bit of research. But I think kind of fell through the cracks being on that Clemson team that didn't live up to expectations. But I mean, he's 17 pounds.
He looked pretty good in preseason.
So,
yeah, we're cutting out a little bit, but I don't know if I am on your end.
Some people talking about him.
Yeah. Next, we go Chicago Bears.
Yeah.
Dylan Thyman, safety out of Oregon, number 1 for them, 25th pick. I like him. A little cocky at times, but, I mean, sometimes at the safety position, you have to do it. He's a savvy, rangy defender, and I don't know where it keeps going. Oh, man. It's got to be Wi-Fi.
I mean, I've got 4 bars. Mine's good.
Let's see if mine is it. I think oh yeah. Connection is unstable. I'm thinking it's
Uh,
I don't know. How's it sounding now?
it sounds good, and then it just completely starts cutting out. There's people keep running past my door.
May have to scratch it again this week.
I don't know what's happening.
Is it still? Well, I think it is mine.
Really? We can try again tomorrow.
I'll be in KC.
Oh, never mind. You got stuff going on.
I got that tomorrow, and then going to the current game on Saturday to observe their press box during a match to see what we need to do down here.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. I get to sit on the broadcast and just look at everything that they've got going and how much research goes into a game.
Huh.
So I've never really looked at it from the soccer side. I know NFL and MLB.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't even know if this is still recording.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah, it is.
So I guess continuing, if it does it again, we'll just quit.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Because this week I can blame it on tech.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening.
Go back here. There we go. Probably because I have like
Dylan.
500 pages open. Who?
We're on Dylan.
Yeah. And continuing with the technical difficulties, Dylan Thyman, Oregon. I liked him. Really nothing else. I guess the tight end out of Stanford in the 3rd round was just, he's an elite run blocker. I don't know how much he's going to be at the catching position. Chicago's really never had a guy that can catch the ball tight end wise for quite some time. So I don't know. We'll see how they go.
They have Colston Loveland now.
Yeah. But even last year he did well, but let's just say they haven't had a guy who's produced over 900 yards in a season in a while.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So, I mean, they've always got to have someone blocking the quarterback because that's just a position that they've had to protect over the last few years. And unfortunately, it hasn't happened. So,
yeah.
But other than that, anything else for you stick out?
No, I really like Dylan as a player. I got to watch him play in person, and I wasn't really expecting much from him. He kind of sticks out in an Oregon defense, but he was making plays all over the field.
Yeah.
So I was really impressed with him. He had a game-winning interception at Penn State. So
for sure,
plays good under pressure.
That was a fun ending to a game. So
yeah, it was.
Green Bay. I'm actually just going to go ahead and jump over them because they had a mid-draft. You might like the Dennis Sutton edge position out of Penn State, but I mean, really, Chris McClellan from Missouri, even though I'm a Missouri guy, he is a powerful guy inside, but he's going to take a couple of years to develop, let's be honest. And then Sissi out of South Carolina, the cornerback, I mean, they didn't really do too much in this draft, and I see why they got a C+. I actually give them a D. So,
yeah, I was not really crazy impressed with theirs.
No, not really. And then the Minnesota Vikings that apparently have a grape as their logo on my research that I have. That's interesting. Must be part of this internet thing that's going on. But
it must be.
They prioritized rebuilding that interior defensive line, and they took defensive tackle from Florida, Banks, and they took linebacker. They took another defensive tackle. They took an offensive tackle. They're going to have a rookie battle that they're going to have going on for sure. Really nothing here for me, and I like their C grade here too because you didn't really take anybody that jumps out. Banks could be fun in the but I don't know. Right now, Minnesota could be a team to watch, but I feel like they've got so much going on.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to take a guy to fill the gaps, Caleb Banks is definitely the person to do it. It's a massive human being. So I watched him play a couple times, and he's huge. But I mean, he's definitely going to be probably somebody that's better in the next couple of years. I
Yeah.
don't see him being insane this year.
We go back to the Ravens here, and they bring in Minter after Harbaugh leaves, but then they also add back Calais Campbell, and they bring in Trey Hendrickson. I'm anxious to see how that works. Is Calais going to be the guy that just mentors Trey, or who knows? But I really like kind of how they brought him back in because I'm a fan of him, and I think that he's great for that locker room and the current situation of that team. So other than that, nothing else really stuck out to me.
Yeah, no, me neither.
Cincinnati Bengals pick up Sexy Dexy is what they like to call him. Dexter Lawrence the second. I do like that for them. Good for them on the defensive side.
Yeah.
Quarterback outlook, a healthy Joe Burrow enters the season, expressing extreme urgency to return to the Super Bowl. We'll see how his arm, his leg, his knee, his toes, whatever, you name it. We'll see how he handles it. So,
yeah.
Other than that, really, Cincinnati either.
Yeah, I saw that Dexter got a interception off of Caleb. What dude from the Bears? Why am I blanking?
Yeah, Williams.
Caleb Williams got an interception on him today.
Yeah, that was fun.
Game? Yeah.
I think it will be good for them. Defensively, they're always going to be a tough team. Offense is always the question. Sure. So,
yeah, yep.
Weird.
Well, the real question is if their offense stays healthy.
Yeah. Cleveland Browns, Shadur Sanders. That's about it.
Yeah.
Myles Garrett's traded, so you're done. Yeah, you get Concepcion, but whatever.
Yeah.
Mike McCarthy comes in for the Steelers. Aaron Rodgers, we already kind of talked about that. So talk to me next year. This year, I'm not too focused on him unless if Rodgers decides to do his own magic. So,
yeah, for sure.
Moving into the north of the NFC again. Man, again, nothing for me for the Bears. I mean, they did a lot in the draft. I guess they traded the receiver DJ Moore to the Bills. Talked about that a couple weeks ago. And then Luther Burden III is going to get an expanded role. So we'll see how that plays out. Looked decent in preseason. So,
yes.
Anything else to add for them?
No, I really liked him over at Mizzou. So I think he'd be a really good wide receiver for them. Just depends on how everything else falls for him. But I think there's a chance they could be a pretty solid team, but I don't know. We'll see. I mean, honestly, the wide receiver position is going to be a big question mark losing DJ.
Absolutely. Skipping Detroit, they just add Cade Mays. That's their big one for me. Isaiah Pacheco joins them, but I don't think he's going to be much. Green Bay Packers, they lose Micah Parsons. We'll be keeping our eye on that. So, see what happens for him.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Sure. Vikings add Kyler Murray, and they say that he's going to be the number one guy. So,
yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying Vikings are out this year. So, nothing else to go on there.
Nope.
Moving into the AFC South, Titans did a lot in the first. They picked up Kendrick Falk, defensive end, Carnell Tate. And then in the second round, they get Anthony Hill Jr. Fifth round, pick up a guard out of Arkansas, Fernando Carmona. Singleton, running back out of Penn State. He could be fun if they get a healthy offensive line and they're able to create pockets for him. If not, he's just going to get leveled. Those are really the ones that stick out to me. Kanik out of Oklahoma, maybe. We'll see what he can do at tight end.
Yeah.
Anything else for you there?
I've really liked Carnell Tate. I've seen a bunch of videos coming out from him, and I think he's going to be a really good wide receiver for them. But yeah, we'll see. It depends on how
they're going to have to get a quarterback
for sure. But I mean, Cam Ward, this will be his second year.
Yeah,
and I liked him in college, so I think if he gets a good wide receiver and Cardinal Tate is looking like he could be, we'll see what happens.
For
But
sure.
I mean, it's Tennessee Titans, so you never know what's happening.
Yep. All right. Texans lean heavy on the physical theme, and they go pick up guard, defensive tackle, tight end, guard, linebacker, safety, one wide receiver, and a linebacker. So linebacker heavy. They pick up a couple guards. They're trying to get things going on the offensive side of the ball, as well as the defensive backfield. I mean, they really needed it. They got Kamari Ramsey, who I was pretty high on. He went fifth round. I thought he was a late fourth round guy, but he ended up going in the fifth. And then the linebacker out of Clemson, Woodays, he looked pretty good. I like where they went defensively. I like that they got tackles. I like that they got safeties and linebackers. Anxious to see how this team does this year because they didn't do horrible last year, but they had to strengthen that interior defense, and I feel like they did with this. We're going to continue to watch that and monitor through the preseason. So,
yeah, for sure, I agree. I think they did what they had to do in the draft and filled spots they needed to.
Oh, Colts. Just a disappointing franchise after the I mean, it was fun to watch last year with Phillip Rivers, but if that's what you got going for you after Peyton Manning leaves and you just keep getting all these old quarterbacks, Wentz, Rivers, just all these weirdos coming back. Like, I guess not weirdos, but like, why are they in your organization type player? Like, they can play well, but do you really want them to be your star? So last year, I can understand. I mean, just everything went wrong with everything that happened. Daniel Jones, all that jazz. You had the Daniel Jones fever, and then boom, Rivers has to come in. So says a lot about your depth. Why you don't draft a quarterback, I don't know.
Yeah.
So
I'm not really sure.
Especially if he gets hurt again this year.
Yeah, then they're back to exactly where they're at last year.
Rivers coming back again. All right.
I was.
Yeah, not too high on him. They got a B. I give them a D, to be honest.
Yeah.
I got no one to throw the ball if Daniel Jones goes down. So.
Yeah, no.
It's weird. Jaguars, they get an F in my opinion. They go out and get a bunch of random people. They go get all these picks, super late picks. You get 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, and then 3/3 and 1, 2. Third round, I like Albert Regis, the defensive tackle out of A&M. And then maybe he's looked okay so far. Wide receiver out of Stanford, C.J. Williams. We'll see how he finishes the preseason as well. But I like how he's looked in training camp. I don't think a lot of people are too high on him, but I think he's done well. So we'll see.
Yes. Yep. I think the wide receiver room is a big question mark because Brian Thomas Jr. had a great rookie season, and then I don't know what happened last year to him.
Like Josh Cameron out of Baylor, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. But I'm really high on C.J. Williams, so we'll see how that goes.
Yep.
There should be your number 1 draft pick in our league. You playing this year, right? Yeah?
Yeah, I am. Yep.
So I got to double check on that tomorrow, make sure everybody else is in. Yeah. So got to get that done.
Fun stuff.
All right. NFC South overall. Not too high. New Orleans Saints. Don't really like anybody there. Tyson was really high, talked about being the number 8 pick overall. He could be fun. Everybody else for me is a question mark. Miller, Dlep, tight end out of Georgia, and then Miller's out of Georgia as well. 2 guys there from Georgia in rounds 2 and 3. 4 through 7, maybe TJ Hall, but on the corner at the corner, I don't know. No, not at the corner. He is corner, but he's from Iowa. My bad.
Yeah, I am not a big Oscar Delp fan. I think the hype was real for him coming into the season. and I have never. I mean,
Third
saw
round.
somewhere they were saying he could be like Brock Bowers in Georgia, and there's been hype around him, but I've never really seen it. Um, so I do not love that pick, but I
Yeah,
do like their first round pick in Jordan Tyson. I did like that selection.
for sure. All right, Buccaneers pick up my guy, two of my guys. I really wanted RBJ, Ruben Bain Jr. They get him. Really like that pick. Solid.
Yeah.
Second round, they go pick up Josiah Trotter, Jeremiah Trotter's son from Mizzou. Josiah graduated. We got Jeremiah Trotter Jr. at Mizzou now. We'll see how that goes. But Josiah Trotter showed a lot, well over 100 tackles. Did great in Missouri's backfield. Love it. And then third round pick, Ted Hurst, wide receiver out of Georgia State. Shocked a lot of people, but I liked him. I think that's a good pick for them. Any other stickouts for you?
I liked Ruben Bain Jr. I think they got him. I think 15 was low, so I think they got
For
him at
sure.
a good spot. I think his the worries about his arm length really helped get him drop. But
Just crazy. Gonna lose internet again, aren't we?
Yeah, probably. Is it good?
Think we're good. Move on to the Panthers. Just push through this and maybe hopefully get through this part. Nothing big for me. Freeling, maybe. Offensive tackle out of Georgia. I mean, he's a big guy.
Yeah.
Will Lee, the third cornerback out of Texas A&M. I like him. Other than that, everybody else is up for me as well.
Yeah. I was not super high on their draft.
Atlanta Falcons, mid-late round talent. They're taking a lot of darts here to just throw out and see how these guys turn out. None of them really stuck out to me. Maybe Daniels from Oklahoma, linebacker, but not much else.
No, not really at all.
But in these divisions, we'll speed this one up too. I mean, we pretty much talked about pretty much all their off seasons because these teams were heavy in the draft. Tennessee, Houston, Jacksonville, Indianapolis. I think right now I'm gonna have to go Houston.
Sure, I agree.
They're gonna have to win that division. If not, it's really up for grabs. Like it could be anybody.
Yeah.
They're all just equally as bad, and I don't know why that division is always that way. But
yeah, I don't. Yeah, I think I think next I would go Jacksonville, and it's but between Jacksonville and Indianapolis, Tennessee, I don't see a big difference.
yeah,
But I think Jacksonville might be a little bit ahead just because they have quarterback wise. I think they have the best quarterback out of the three.
for sure. Carolina Panthers in the NFC South, heavy defensive investments. They pick up Jalen Phillips. That should be real fun for them. And then Devin Lloyd. I really like those two. Falcons, not much. They did get Tua. Okay. Just going to ride your bench with Michael Penix Jr. Johan Dotson, Austin Hooper. All right. Veteran quarterback loss, Kirk Cousins. All right. Tampa Bay. And Etienne, we'll see how he does there. And then Caden Elias. We'll see how that goes for them. Really nothing else. Tampa Bay says they got star powers. They did lose Mike Evans, so suffered star power loss. So we'll see what Baker's able to do. I mean, he wanted that new contract, so we'll see how he does. Man, really not much else. Jamal Dean to the Steelers. Levante David departed. Kenneth Gainwell at running back. That's a stretch, but other than that, that's about it out of those. So quick and easy.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, those last two, I mean, they're just kind of the laughing stocks right now, and not much to talk about until we see
No,
what
there's not
happens.
really
So,
anything. Yeah. Yep.
but
Yep.
all right. On that note, we'll see you next week, and we'll head into the Footy Forum. And we bring in Sam back after the 1 week hiatus. Where do we start? Where do we start? I mean, there's a lot going on. We got MLS, NWSL, but the most important clubs are beginning, and international, Premier League, European club action. Man, Arsenal begins the campaign as defending champions for the first time since 2004. I was going to say 2004, but that doesn't sound cool. Fierce competition, Manchester City and Liverpool. List goes on. Thoughts on this year?
Yeah, I think Arsenal are the heavy favorites for the Prem this year. They were busy in the transfer market over the summer and signed some big names. Bringing in Bruno Ramirez from Newcastle is a big signing. I think they've done a good bit of business. I'm still not convinced up top that Gyökeres is the right guy to lead the line. So we'll see. They were heavy into Vinny Jr.
Just
at
like
Madrid, but didn't get
Bezos'
over the line.
investment into Liverpool.
Yeah. Hey, Liverpool is. I read today that PSG lowered their selling price for oh my gosh, Bradley Barcola from 165 million, and Liverpool just submitted a new bid for like 154 million or something. Like, it's
Dang.
insane. The numbers being thrown around for Barcola are crazy. But if they sign him, I mean, he'll be a heck of a player for him. But there's nobody worth that money, man. It's just crazy.
Ronaldinho.
Ronaldinho?
Yeah, he's coming back, right?
Oh, yeah. I saw that he was
Rumor
coming
has
out
it.
of retirement to play for some, I don't know.
Italy?
Yeah, I think is it with Como?
See if I click on it if it says anything.
I don't
Wasn't
remember.
he
I
in the
couldn't believe
commercial
it.
though that you were like thriving about?
Oh, the halftime show.
Like 47, 46 right now. He'll be 47
Yeah,
soon. But
what a player. What a player.
what?
But Arsenal's not winning the Prem this year. It's going to be my glorious Manchester United that bring back the glory days. We're going to get the job done. I think Manchester City's, everybody putting money down on Manchester City are living off days past. With Pep gone and Maresca coming in as the new coach, I think City's going to flounder. We'll see. They still have a good team, but I don't see them. I think they'll finish top 4, but I don't think they'll be in the title race at the end of the season. I think it's going to be between Arsenal and United. The team that I'm going to give the dark horse shout out to is Chelsea. With Chelsea's got Xabi Alonso now in the gaffer spot, and
Chelsea.
They have a good team. I don't think the consistency will be there for Chelsea, but I really, really rate Xabi Alonso as a coach. So we'll see. But I think it's going to be between United, Arsenal, and Chelsea this season.
Oddly, I feel like you're right, and I don't want that, but because I like to create a little camaraderie. But hey, like, I think they're going to be good too. So, and they're always fun to watch, obviously. So,
yeah. La Liga will be interesting. It kicks off this weekend. Really kicks off this weekend. We'll see how Madrid and Barca go. Barca is the heavy favorites this year, coming off the back of Spain's World Cup success. I think there was 8 or 9 players from Barcelona on that Spain team.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. But I'll be pulling for Madrid. Are you going Barca?
Barcelona.
Yeah.
We'll see. I mean, just they've always been sound for me. Have they always won? No, but they're usually pretty good in the final run. So, I mean,
the Serie A kicking off will be really interesting this year.
They won last year, right? Barcelona, yeah.
Yeah, Barca won last year. It'll be interesting.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who will win the Serie A this year. I am I'm kind of hoping to see an AC Milan resurgence. I'd love to see that for Pulisic. But I don't know. The Serie A, they're having so much financial issues over there. I was talking to a guy the other day from Italy at the store, and he was talking about how serious all the ramifications from like the Italian mafia are
Oh yeah.
involved in the back room with a lot of money being. It used to be that they were like super supportive of the clubs and stayed out of it and stuff, but there's a lot of money laundering going on that's hurting the Serie A. That's being done with kind of you know high level crime, I guess, and stuff. I don't know all the details on it, but the guy that was in the store was telling me all about it.
Dang. That's crazy. You wouldn't.
Yeah, there's a
I
lot of
mean,
corruption in football because there's a lot
yeah.
of money, man.
Well, and before all this, I mean, Ted Lasso kind of opened me up to that. Like when you go to those countries, I feel like the crime rate on you is pretty high if you're from out of town. I mean, Spain's up there too. Like they've got pickpockets everywhere and it's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they've done a lot better. Did you ever watch the movie Euro Trip?
Yeah.
Yeah, with all the hooligans, the Man United hooligans on the bus and stuff. Um, in 2008, when United was in the Champions League final, it was in Rome against Chelsea,
Yeah.
and no, wait, 2009 against Barcelona. Barcelona won. Um, a few Manchester United fans got stabbed outside the stadium. Um,
Wow.
and it wasn't like a Barcelona Man United issue. It was an Italian Manchester United issue. Um, and so I feel like hooliganism and stuff like that with the violence on it has gone way, way down from what it used to be. But there's certain countries where I feel like it's pretty wild. Like Turkey is one that going to a game in Turkey, like a Fenerbahce game or a Galatasaray game, would be so cool to see the atmosphere. It's like insane, bro. Like if you YouTube it, they got flares going off in the stands and like it almost looks like a war zone. Um, but also I don't know if I would go. I don't know how. It's almost like I don't know, man. Like it's intense. So I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, and from what my wife said when she traveled over to those countries a few years back, like just doesn't sound fun because even in like airports, like how are you supposed to control what happens to you when you sleep and your flight's delayed and you have to lay on the airport floor because you can't get a brothel or anything like that? So
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what that's called. I think that's the bad one, right?
Yeah, I don't think brothel was the word you wanted to
No,
use.
no,
I think you meant hostel. But
hostile. Same thing, right? No, they're not. But
I
as
don't
soon as I heard
know.
that, I'm like, no, my bad.
That's funny. That'll be a good clip.
Hey, I've been up since 4 this morning, so that's catching up to me.
Did you guys have school stuff today or what?
Man, yeah. So I went, did Southern soccer, did their little video, and then watched practice, watching how things are going, and then went to school, did work, built stuff, went to back to Southern, donated linebacker here. Um, yeah, so it's been a busy week. Super excited to get back to work, have a routine again. Sitting at home's kind of over the last month after going through Bertha and just like it's like, oh, it's hot, it's gloomy, there's nothing to do. So super excited for the end to be here and then just ready for all the holiday stuff coming up. Plus soccer season, obviously. Duh.
Yes, sir. I can't wait for Saturday.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the season to start.
Another person that can't wait for Saturday, the Kansas City Current. So I guess I will talk on this a little bit. I find it ridiculous that this happens in this sport, and I don't understand when you wear the wrong cleats and you get fined. Now, the fine's not horribly big, but I still don't think you should get fined. And for Michelle Cooper, she got fined $500 by the NWSL for wearing unapproved New Balance cleats during a match against Gotham FC. And it's the fine stems from a midseason footwear sponsorship policy requiring players to cover logos of brands that do not have league approval. And Cooper obviously went onto social media and highlighted the email from the NWSL and posted it on her Instagram and linking her followers to the shop to the exact cleats that she bought. So
Good for her.
I think it's ridiculous that even like if that's a brand you've been with your entire career and you just feel comfortable wearing it and you don't want to wear the brand of your team, obviously, okay, cool, you can cover it up. But you're on long road trips year in and year out, day after day. You're going through the grind. You don't have to worry about it in preseason. You don't have to worry about it in the off season when you're practicing. And then when it comes to game time, you're just so in tune to the game. Like this is her first time back in quite a while. Like she's excited and forgetting to cover up a logo in her first appearance back in a while. Like,
No,
okay,
actually, I think that's absurd. And that's kind of wild that the NWSL has that policy.
yeah,
I didn't know about that. Because these players, a lot of them, most of them will have contracts with boot suppliers.
yeah,
So odds are she's a New Balance player,
yeah.
which is awesome. Our New Balance, I'm having trouble keeping New Balance in stock at the corner
Their
kit.
their
Their
stuff
boots
has
are
gone through the roof.
they're phenomenal. You're seeing it on some of the top level guys, Eze and Saka at Arsenal and Frimpong over at Liverpool, Sadio Mane. I mean, the list goes on of Endrick at Real Madrid. Like the New Balance stuff is just they're doing a phenomenal job with their
I'm loving
product.
it.
And so
I wonder
that's
what I
wild
wonder
to
what their
me.
beef is with them.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I don't want to overstep because New Balance is a vendor of ours, but I would see some potential issues with that, being that New Balance is made in the USA.
Oh, well,
So
yeah,
to not support it as a league is wild to me.
yeah, I agree. I didn't know
Yeah,
they were American, to be honest.
yeah,
That's how much I knew. So,
yeah. So you got, I mean, soccer wise, you got New Balance and Nike. Those would be the big players that are in the USA.
which they've
So
been big in
and
they've
New
been
Balance
big
is
in
proud of that.
football and baseball as well. So,
Yeah, I mean, they run the whole gambit. Of course, running. Um,
yeah, running for sure.
But yeah, in the football world, they've just blown up, man. And it's just a great product. I highly recommend it to especially high school players because their boots are designed to be. I mean, most everything on their product line is safe for them playing on turf or grass.
Yeah,
And high school players typically are on both surfaces, so it's just better for their ACLs and MCLs. So good for
yeah.
her. I hope she stands on it.
Yeah, and like
I
I
bet
said, it's a
I
brand that
bet you
she's been doing for a while. So
New Balance covers that fine.
yeah, they probably. I mean, that's chump change for them. So
Yeah.
and stand up for your athlete,
Um,
right? We'll see what
Yeah, that's
happens with
disappointing
them the
from the
next couple
league.
weeks.
Yeah. I wouldn't
Ooh,
that's not a current thing though. That's a league thing.
yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
Oh man, they Impactapalooza they had this weekend as well. Actually, yesterday, they hosted that Pack 2000 back to school kits for at CPKC, essential new school supplies, all that stuff to help people get back to get back to school and get back into the routine of things. So that was pretty cool of them. Everybody at home's hoping that they bounce back after the 2-1 road loss against Gotham. That's one that we were tied 1-1, and then I don't know what happened in the second half. So, but yeah, this weekend 5:30 they play the Seattle Rain, and it should be fun. Super excited for this matchup. Going to be going myself. Double dutying this weekend. I got Royals tonight, and then I got this tomorrow. So it's going to be a long 24 hours. Sunday is going to be like I'm sleeping all day. So
That'll be fun
and
though, man.
then hit the
That'll be cool.
grind again next week. But yeah, on that note, local sports update brought to you by Mr. Clark's Barbecue and Catering. Go check out what Chef Mike's got. Everything over there has been phenomenal. The nachos were good. The fries were good. The ribs look phenomenal. Dude's got things going. Love it. Can't wait to get over and try some more as I finally plant my feet back in Joplin after being gone for forever. Another thing to talk about real quick, Missouri Southern announced their 2026 Athletic Hall of Fame class, and some of these names jump out. Jason Adams, men's basketball 2008 2012, got to watch that guy play. Freaking nature, loved it. Good guy. Dr. Alcade, Materius Service. Jeff Fraley, men's track and field 2011 to 16. Got to watch that guy. That dude was a lightning bolt. He was fantastic at what he did. No surprise there. Stephanie Glocky Johnson. She's going to be for volleyball 94 to 97. Melissa Grider, softball 94, 96. And women's basketball 93 to 96, back when you could play a couple sports at a time. Nicole Green Ragsdale, track and field 2009 to 2012. And then Landon Zirkle, football 2008 to 2012. The freak of nature is what we called him while we were here. Dude could just go up, grab the ball, come down with it anywhere and didn't care. He would one-hand it. Before Odell Beckham Jr. was a big thing, he would be doing his thing here at Missouri Southern. And let me tell you, they did not have a good quarterback until probably the last couple of years he was there. When he got there, it was not great, but then he had the Brandon Williams team that came in, and then 2013 they did what they did, and then Williams ends up getting drafted that year. So yeah, good Hall of Fame class. Super excited for that.
You think
also, yeah,
our boy Denzel get in the Hall of Fame there, huh?
I would feel so.
I would think so.
I know he has a couple records, right? For
Yeah.
track, was
Like
it track and
national.
field? Yeah.
Yeah, national records.
So I'll have to talk to him about that and see what he thinks.
Yeah.
He was supposed to come on tonight. I think
Yeah,
I
I'm
forgot.
sure he'll do it. That'd be cool.
He definitely
we'll
has to
never
have
get that.
something. I'll go check the wall out when I'm there next week.
There will be no living with him after that.
On top of that, footy season starting up. Saw everybody at practice in Webb City today. You got football season going, jamborees tomorrow night, tonight, and tomorrow. We got some through the weekend in the 4-state area, and then the next week everything hits full throttle. We're planning on having a show out at TeeTime, maybe somewhere else. We'll see. TeeTime's the only one that's accommodating, and we love having them as a sponsor, and we love to spoil them with that and just give them that publicity, and love going over there and doing that. Being able to get out, have the banner behind us, and just meet the fans that come out on Friday nights. A lot of them do go to the games, but I'm expecting a little bit more to be out this year with all the players that graduated last year, and just being in college and wanting to do the golf thing. We'll probably have Southern players there too and all that jazz, but super excited for that. Anything else you got going this weekend?
No, it'll be a good time, man. 6:30 a.m. Manchester United kick off the season. Be there.
You should stream it on your phone.
Yeah, my Snap story.
We'll let everybody watch with you.
I'll either be real quiet on Snap or I'll be real loud on Snap. We'll see how the game goes.
But all right, well, on that note, catch you next week, and going to be a busy week. Things are amping up, and we're going to be zooming September 4th. Don't forget to come out to Missouri Southern Soccer. Check out their first home game. We'll keep you updated on that, and I believe we're bringing a coach's corner to y'all. So we'll keep that on the back end there, and we'll let you know more about it as we get details, and definitely be watching out for that. And see you next time on the Sports Timeout.
See you, Wes.
Peace out.